Hello, my name is Juan Pablo Cuevas. I am the chapter lead of GIPDEV Colombia chapter from Omdena. And today we are here to talk about the project of Urban Tree Observatory, data-driven monitoring and conservation in Ibagué. This is a really quick demonstration about the application, okay? So I want to show you how it works, okay? So the first of all this code and all the application is in the GitHub from Omdena. So you can go here in this repository and you can make the Git clone and you can replicate all the information. Okay. So here you will see in our documentation, you will see all the steps that you need to replicate this app. Okay, so I want to show you really quick how this works. So the project is working using Docker and Docker Compose. So we have here several containers, and each one has a specific function. So I want to show you really quick how it works in the section of the backend and in the frontend. Really quick, okay? So here you have the localhost admin. This is from Django because our project use Django for the backend, and you can change this in English or in Spanish. Okay, so you only need to change is this path. Okay, so all the credentials and the process about how to log in of this site is in the documentation of the repository. Okay, so just to show you how it works. Okay, let me check just the biodiversity records. Okay, so you have here the information about the each individual tree, and you have here some filters. So you can filter by comuna or live form or even by date. Also, you can search this. For example, this is a common name. For example, Payande. I really like this tree. So you can use common names to search information inside of the database, and you will see an individual tree record in the database. So, for example, this is a Payandé, this is the Pitesilobium dulce, and it is in the University of Antonio Nariño. So you can click over the ID and you will see the information about that tree. Also, we have information about species. So if you go here of Pitesilobium uh, dulce file, you will see that it is a native tree and it has the conservation state. It has less concern. Okay, we have a lot of information here, but I will suggest that if you want more information about each feature, you can see our repository or you can check in this channel of YouTube. You can see the part one or the part two. The most important thing here in the administration side is because you have like access to the information of each species. So we have a connection with the link of the tropical the database of use of each species, and also we have a connection with a GBIF. Okay, so the GBIF is the like this big platform to search biodiversity information. And well, that's it. We have a lot of information. Remember that also you can see this information in Spanish and in English in the administration section. Okay, so it's pretty good. All these interact visualization was made using a Django as backend for the project. In other section, we have here our front-end it, display. It is the information that we have using Angular. So Angular use the API from the backend, and they will show that information in this kind of graph, okay? In this kind of plots. So we have a section of a dashboard for the urban tree information. We have also a section of tree inventory, so we can add or remove information, export data about the urban tree. We have also here reports, so you can edit and delete information about a new data that you want to place inside of the database. We have also a section of alerts. We have also a section of information. So the information about the Urban Tree Project, Observatory Urban Tree Project. We have some other dashboard with more details about the information than we have here in our uh, database. Okay, but all this web page was created using uh, Angular and the Django as backend. So here, as a really short abstract about information inside of the Ibagué urban tree database. We have 96,000 trees inside of the inventory. We have around 4,000 species. We have a average height of 17 meters and an index of tree per capita around 0.18. We have also an environment impact as the ton of carbon that was captured by the urban tree and the oxygen production. Here you can see, if, for example, in the commune 8, you can make a zoom over the map and you will see the neighborhood. So when you zoom out, you will see the location of comunas, and when you zoom in, you will see the neighborhoods, okay? And if you go a little more inside of the map, you will need to wait a little bit because they will upload the data points inside of the layer, of the map layer. You will see the data of each tree, okay? So if you click in one point, you will see the name, the common name. For example, this is a Palma coco, the scientific name, Cocos nucifera, and other relevant things. So here is just the prototype, okay? In this project, we want to still working in the visualization, in the interaction with the backend, with the database. And finally, just for give you an example, also we have here in our data set, in our suite from Docker, we have a data administration, okay, a data management. In this one, you will see the information of the database and you can interact directly with the database, okay? So for example, we have here a text file, right? A little exercise that we created before. And you only need to use a SQL query and you can interact with the database, okay? Mm, Here is a query using the records of Spatodea campanulata, and you can see this in our city, in Ibagué. Well, this is a really quick demo, right? Remember that our project is running in Docker, so all these features, it will work in your computer. It doesn't matter if are you using Windows, Linux, or Mac. So please go to the repository okay? And make a fork, try by yourself, create the database, break it, fix it, experiment with this. And if you have any kind of feedback or you want to apport to improve the features in our project, this is an open source project and we are looking for people that wants to learn and develop in code. Okay. So thank you so much to hear me and I will see you the next time. Have a wonderful day.